How was your life before Jesus?
It was it was exhausting sometimes. It was like a cycle, keep repeating things over and over again.
Pretty dark and dull, involving a lot of alcohol and a lot of drugs.
Full of confusion, and I can say someone who is taking a bus but he didn't really know where he can go.
All over the place, and for the most part I'd say it was a lonely life.
I would say I was lost. Like, I didn't really know my right from left. It was a series of like bad decisions.
My life before Jesus was full of sin and sorrow.
I was relying on myself. I was thinking that I can fix everything by myself.
It was heavy. It was heavy on my heart, on my daily routine.
I would do things in my own strength, my own understanding, and not rely on him for anything I was going through in my life. I was so unaware of things, and it was pretty a very simple life.
Why did you decide to give your life to Christ?
Because the life I was living was feeling pretty pointless, aimless, and very empty.
Because it felt like the right thing to do, and it's been really peaceful and very, very peaceful, and it doesn't feel like a chore.
I got a chance to start seeing that my life is not okay. My life is lacking something.
Jesus was the way. He came into my life. He filled in that emptiness. He just brought a lot of peace and a lot of love into my life. And yeah, it's a good place to be.
With him I can find a hope, and as I said before, I used to be confused, but I found that with Jesus, being with Jesus, have full of answer, full of life, full of truth, and as he said, I'm the truth, the way, and the light. I found that in Jesus.
I felt like I was so ignorant about many things, and I happened to have burdens that I couldn't take off by myself. So he was the only one who could take it away and, feel free.
I decided to give my life to Christ when he showed me that he loved me when I needed it the most.
Okay, after seeing that it is somehow heavy to me, so I decided, okay, why not just to seek God so that he can help me just to fix my life.
I noticed that there's only so much I can do myself as a human being. Sometimes I need a friend that is going to be with me 24/7 through everything, and I already knew who Christ was growing up in the church, and I had experienced his love before drifting away, and it was just a love that I know I needed in that period of my life.
I always yearned to have a purpose, to feel like I'm adding some sort of value, and I used to seek that in the wrong things, in worldly things, till I then knew about Jesus, and meeting him and having an encounter with him, a personal encounter with him, made me realize that I do have a purpose, and it gave me some sort of identity. What has changed in your life after surrendering to Jesus?
It's just this unexplainable source of peace, and it's not like there are no problems anymore. They're there, but there's like a peace within the chaos. So yeah, that has changed a lot.
I'll say to surrender to Jesus for me is like a daily thing, because every day God is working on me. He took off burdens that I didn't know about, and it just made my life feel so much better and lighter.
First of all, it helped me just to see like the life in another perspective, which was different from the one I used to see it. Then I started to see that in my life, really, I can't fix everything, so I need God, my Creator, to help me just to show me the way of what to do exactly in my life.
The way I act, the way I behave, the things I do, I no longer fulfill the pleasures of my flesh. I'm more honest and kind and just better loving towards other people.
So much has changed. I feel so much peace in just everything that I do. Even when I'm faced with challenges, I no longer look at things the same way. I know that things that I go through today are meant to glorify Him. So I take everything with peace, and I have faith in Him, and it feels like somebody's holding my hand in every step of the way. And it's been such a happy change, happy life. I can see even the way I talk to people, the way I am coming out of my shell, and it's just some things that I can't explain, that I know that it's only God's hand in my life.
There's much more joy, much more peace. Of course, there's trials and tribulations, but now I know I'm not alone.
After I found Jesus, I can say I'm completely another person. It's not, I can't say only some part of my life, but everything was changed. I become a new person. I start thinking in different way of thinking.
The element of being in control, that's something that has changed. It's knowing that I'm not in control of my life, so Him being the master of my life, He's in control. So it's just allowing Him to lead me, not me being led by my emotions, but me being led by Him.
Everything. There's so much peace now, right? So much is unclear still, but there's peace throughout every stage of my life. And that's the biggest thing I've been liking.
I gave up the control. I started being more obedient.
What is God helping you with in your life?
God is helping me improve everything in my life. Like I said, the way I act, the things I go through, even though I do go through some challenges, He's always with me and He gives me peace.
I'd say my faith. Yeah. Throughout life you face many different challenges. Your faith may be shaken a little. But I'm grateful that my faith has been intact since I came to Jesus. And it's mostly because He keeps showing up. He's always there. So I think, my faith is what He's helped me with the most.
He's helping me with a lot of aspects in regard to my personal growth, how I see myself, how I see other people, how I interact with them, and having more compassion for them.
Understanding my purpose and how I'm supposed to do what He's called me to do, which is something I didn't really understand for a long time.
God is helping me to be more patient, stronger, and to just become the best version of myself.
He's helping me to understand that it's okay to make bad decisions so long as you fully surrender to Him, and so long as you come before Him and continuously worship Him in spirit and in truth.
As human beings, the first thing that we need in our life is hope. So having Christ in you, so it helps you just to give you hope in your life and to see that you have a bright future, and you start not to worry too much about what will be happening in the future. So simply you start to rely on God and have hope that everything will be fixed out.
Actually, my life all is the story for God. There's no part I can differentiate. This part is because of God. All my life is all about Jesus, and I'm happy to say it because He is the reason that now I'm here. And if you ask anyone my friends, they can tell you that for her story is all about Jesus.
I'm seeing massive changes in my character that I know only God is changing, and He's also helping me in my relationships with people, relationships with family, relationships with friends, just even the attitude that I have towards random strangers. So He's helping me also to always be at peace, to always trust in Him, and yeah.
He's helping me daily to keep up, to have this strength, and yeah, this is making me more mature. This is making my life better. I have joy. Yeah, I have everything. I have Jesus now. Yes.